We're visiting with Rick Malone, head football coach at Fountain Central. Coach, congratulations, first of all, on getting to this point. How much are you looking forward to claiming the program's first state title in over 26 years?
We're really looking forward to this game. We know it's going to be a great challenge, but, our kids have really worked hard this year. They started last winter getting, preparing themselves, getting themselves to the point that they could compete at this level. And so we're really looking forward to the challenge.
If you can, tell us a little bit about your team, the Mustangs from Vetersburg, Indiana. Tell us a little bit about the road you had to take to get to this point.
Well, it's been a interesting and fun road. We went through the regular season undefeated, and we won our conference. First time since, I believe, '97 that they won the conference. And so that was a big accomplishment for our kids, and it was one of the goals that we wanted to accomplish. And then we knew the sectional was going to be it was eventually going to come between us and Rockville, because that's what the conference had come out to be. And we were fortunate to win the conference game 14-7, and in the sectional, we won that game 39-0. But it was a very hard struggle. We had to make a lot of adjustments. And one good thing about our team this year is they are very adaptable to what people do to us. And we've never seen the same defenses that going in our game that we'd seen previously. They've always made a lot of adjustments. And I'm very blessed to have a very good staff. Coach Brad Smith is my offensive coordinator, and Brian Moore, my defensive coordinators, are very good at seeing what people are doing to us and then trying to exploit areas that we can have some success at. And so it's been a very fun ride so far.
Coach, Fountain Central 3-7 last year, 2008. This year, you're undefeated, playing for a state title. You sort of, navigated your way through uncharted waters, so to speak, with this group of kids. How do you explain the turnaround?
Great commitment from our kids. As soon as the season was over last year, 3-7 just was not acceptable to them. They wanted to get Fountain Central back to what Fountain Central had been in the past, somebody that could compete with the best in the state. And so our kids made a commitment to the weight room like no team I've ever had. And they, as in our 3-7 season, the kids really started learning the system. That was my first year back there. They started learning the system, and so we had a feeling out process. They learned about me. I learned about them, what they were capable of doing. And then this past winter, we set up our offense and defense that would best suit our personnel. And, just the commitment the kids have made to doing as well as they possibly could do is really what's gotten us to this point.
Coach, I think that you'll agree that the defense has really been a key factor. You've had 7 wins this season, 9 games this year where you've held opponents to 8 points or less. You're going to need them on Friday to hold down a big-time threat in Lafayette Central Catholic, ranked #1 in the state.
Oh, Central Catholic is a machine offensively. They do so many things. They can throw, they can run, and they have so many weapons. Our defense is going to be truly tested. Our defense has stepped up each week and done a great job this year. Coach Brian Moore has done a great job with our defense. He and Coach Dave Boland kind of spearhead our defensive sets. And we know that we're going to be tested. We're facing a type of offense that we've not faced this year, a team that can both run and pass. We've faced a lot of running teams. We only faced 2 teams this season that were primarily passing teams. So we know our secondary is going to be tested. But I think our kids are going to be up to the challenge. We know it's going to be a hard-fought battle, and we feel like we're prepared.
Coach, before I let you go, 1A football, it comes down to grit, heart, determination, all those sort of things. 4A and 5A football, those are more specialized teams. You can argue that 1A football is the most pure form of football because kids are going both ways. And the kids that play 1A football, they're the best overall kids because they know how to develop those skill sets both on offense and defense. This is just going to be a good old backyard brawl.
It will be. You'll see a lot of kids going both ways, playing offense, defense. It's kind of like a neighborhood football games when you're a kid, or when I was a kid. The kids are going to play offense, they're going to play defense, they're going to play on the special teams, and you're going to see kids giving everything they have. You're not going to see the big 6'6", 300-pounders. Our biggest offensive lineman is 230 pounds. Most of our kids are under 200. So you're going to see the average kid out there playing, but they give you extreme effort, the greatest determination you can imagine. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. And we're just excited about it, and I think you're going to see both teams just giving everything they have on the game.
Coach Rick Malone from Fountain Central, thanks so much for the time. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.